Alright, Shalom, Yasharallah. Before I begin, I want to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakudash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Today's lesson is going to be on the fear of the Lord. Alright, because a lot of you people don't understand that the fear of the Lord is wisdom. Okay, so you must fear the Lord. Alright, this is Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the body is understanding. Okay, the reason why the fear of the Lord is wisdom is because, when you fear the Lord, you don't fear anything else. Okay, when you fear the Lord, you fear what He could do to you when you don't follow His commandments, when you don't follow the lifestyle He wants you to follow. You realize the true power of the Lord. When you realize that He is the ultimate creator of all things, you start to wonder. He could fuck you up, like on that ass, like for real. The Lord could fuck you up big time. And when you start thinking more and more about what the Lord can do to you, it starts to really resonate in you, and it starts to really shape you up as a person. Like when your father, when you're scared of your father, whatever he tells you, you will do. Because you're scared of that ass whipping he'll give you. Like, you're scared of that you're scared of that ass whipping that your father will give you. Same thing with the Lord. Salakia, but when you're fearing the Lord, you're just more cautious of everything you do. This is Proverbs 27. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Right? Jake don't like to listen. Jake don't want to listen to the Lord. Jake don't want to listen to those who preach this truth, because Jake want to do their own thing. Jake always want to do their own thing. Alright, it don't matter whether you do this, whether you tell them this way, you tell them that way. Jake will not listen to you. Why? Because they want to do their own thing. They don't fear the Lord. Because ultimately they don't believe in the Lord. Okay? They believe in this Jesus Christ name, this Jesus Christ. And they like to follow the way of that Jesus Christ, that come as you are. I love everybody's spirit. But the Lord isn't like that. And Lord will restore order. And He's just leaving us here so we know how it's like when we don't feel the Lord and we don't follow the Lord's instructions. This is Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, is to hate evil, pride, arrogancy, and the evil way. And the forward mouth do I hate. And it's true. We hate wickedness, When we fall into certain things, we dislike it, even when we have to do certain things. Sometimes you have to work in the Sabbath, just how it is. You hate it because you can't control it, but you ultimately have to do it because we hate wisdom. And pride, the Lord hates pride. And Babylon is the most prideful nation. That's why Babylon's gonna get fucking destroyed. This is Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And it's true. Why would you be scared of someone with a gun when they can kill you? Who are you ultimately going to? Who ultimately put that to happen? Who ultimately constructed that, put it in his mindset to happen? It's the Lord, Yahweh Shai did. And it's it's crazy, it's scary, when you think about it, because we all have to meet our maker at the end of the day. We all have to meet our maker at the end of the day. When we die, our spirits go up to the Heavenly Father, and the Heavenly Father judges us accordingly. You know, if you're out here doing wicked shit, he'll judge you by a wicked man. If you're out here doing the work to the Lord will praise you for it, and the Lord will give you stuff. Hold on. So I'll give you for the interruption. But yeah, man, this is Job 28 and 28. Um, as unto man he said, Behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. And there's a reason why it's over and over and over again. There is a reason why, the Lord is telling you over and over and over again. Because it is very important. It's very important to fear the Lord, you know. Because when you don't fear the Lord, you do whatever the fuck you want. You do whatever you want. You don't fear no, you don't fear the Lord, so you do whatever you want. And the thing is, it is a beautiful thing about fearing the Lord. When you fear the Lord, you have nothing else to fear because you know that the Lord controls everything. You know this. It's cemented in your head, and that's why it's important to fear the Lord. Last scripture I'm gonna close out. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us fear here the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is the whole duty of man. Okay, we have to fear the Lord. With that, I want to give our praise and glory to Yahweh. Shalom.